tape.
All right, so James, can you tell us what inspired the development of the Cubed series of amplifiers?
The development was by a young fellow that came to us a couple of years ago by the name of Alexander, and he had come up with a new circuit that he thought was sort of revolutionary overall. So we invited him to come to Bryston, and he ended up working here for us for a couple of years, and developed a circuit that we felt was an improvement over what we were currently doing in the SST squared, and decided we would move forward with it and call it the Cube. The main difference in the Cube version versus the SST2 version is, in fact, the input stage, this section right here. And that was developed by Alexander. And it basically has an extremely low distortion relative to what we're currently using. And as a result of that, it's almost 10 times lower overall. As a result of that, the input stage is really the main change that occurred. The output stage and the main circuitry within the amplifier remained relatively the same. So it's basically the input section that changed totally to become the Cube version. And we felt it was enough of a difference in terms of the sonic characteristics and the measurement characteristics that we would move to a different product, and then develop the new cosmetics to go along with that.
Okay, and so what sonic characteristics can we expect from the new series?
It's different in the sense that the things that sort of matter most to an audiophile tend to be the presentation of the soundstage, the three-dimensional aspect of it. You're sitting there, and the instruments and the singers are in the room with you. And I feel that's what the Cube does even better. And it does it at the extremes as well, in terms of presenting the soundstage behind the loudspeaker and way at the back, or way out to the extreme, to the sides and the front. So you get a much better focus in the overall presentation, and you also get image sizes that seem to be more relevant, and you also get a much better layering effect. Where are the horns, where is the tuba, where is the violin? Those kinds of things typically perform much better in this new output. So it's not night and day, but it's one of those things where if you're an audiophile and have a sophisticated system, those are the things that you're going to hear, and you're going to be pleased with.
Okay. And can we foresee this technology making it its way into some other Bryston products?
Yeah, the input stage section of the power amplifier is applicable to an input stage on a variety of different products. So that would certainly be something we continue to look at going forward. So as we're developing new preamplifiers or new digital sections or that kind of thing, then that would be certainly something we would certainly pay attention to in terms of trying to better what we've already done. But because an amplifier is differently, it's essentially an A-B design, where the preamps and things are class A designs. Typically, there's not as much of an improvement there as you would assume, but in the power amplifier section, it's quite substantial.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks.